homies over here.
Yeah, out here.
Take over the blocks.
Say that again?
Then we taking over the blocks. Then we taking the blocks over around here, nigga. It's our hood when we here, nigga. What you talking about?
Halloween night in South Los Angeles. A night of masks, flashing lights, and echoes of laughter until the sound of gunfire ripped through the Figueroa streets. 34-year-old Jabari Baby Uiie Henley, the son of Eugene Big U Henley, a man once considered both a community leader and a feared name in Los Angeles, was gunned down right there on 69th and Figueroa, outside a smoke shop that many locals say has been more blood than business. By midnight, his body lay under a white sheet. The streets whispered before the police could even arrive. No suspects, no clear motive, just silence, and the heavy name Henley lingering in the air.
New details on a shooting we first brought you yesterday morning. A man killed in South LA on Halloween night is the son of a former rap executive and alleged former gang leader. 34-year-old
Jabari Henley is the son of Eugene Henley, better known as Big U. Eugene Henley once managed Nipsey Hussle and is alleged to be the former leader of the Rollin' 60s Crips gang. Police say Jabari was shot and killed near Figueroa and 69th Street after he walked up to a vehicle and someone inside opened fire before driving off. Police say his father's gang ties are a major part of the investigation.
To understand why this story shakes Los Angeles, you have to understand who he was, and more importantly, who his father is. Big U, a name that once commanded entire blocks, a man who built bridges between the streets and the music industry. He helped launch the career of Nipsey Hussle, mentored dozens of young rappers, and became something of a myth in South Los Angeles. But legends carry shadows, and Big U's shadow has followed him into a federal cell, facing racketeering and murder charges, accused of running what prosecutors call a mafia-like operation.
Updating breaking news just coming into our newsroom. 2 fugitives wanted by the FBI, including a longtime accused LA gang leader, now in custody tonight.
Let's get right to Mark Robles, who joins us now with new developments live in the newsroom. Mark?
Yeah, David and Ellen, good evening. We've been following this story throughout the day. Federal officers arrested more than a dozen members tied to the gang known as the Rollin' 60s neighborhood Crips, though its leader was on the run. Well, within the last 20 minutes, the FBI announcing that man, Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U, is now in custody. We have just learned new details that Henley turned himself in. Earlier, Air 7 was overhead as some of the alleged gang members were being processed at the FBI's LA field office. 19 were indicted. The FBI says Henley headed up the local Crips gang for decades. Investigators say that he painted himself as an entertainment executive who's been giving back to the community with various charities, but they say Henley is a violent criminal. A woman who knew him says that he has had a positive impact on the community.
He was incredible, whether it was a 7-year-old child or a 50-year-old former gang member coming out of incarceration. His ability to communicate and relate was excellent. If these charges are true, because they're still allegations, they are not a done deal, they're allegations. If they're true, then Eugene Henley was somebody who presented 2 faces to this world.
Charges in this gang bust range from racketeering to murder. A second fugitive the FBI was looking for was also apprehended. The FBI says Henley is from the Hyde Park area of South LA. If convicted, he would face a max sentence of life in federal prison. We are told that he should be in court tomorrow.
So when his son, Baby Uiie, was shot dead on Halloween night, many wondered if this was a coincidence or if someone was sending a message. It happened fast. Witnesses say Uiie was walking toward a car parked near the curb when someone inside opened fire. No argument, no warning, just rapid pops echoing off the walls of the smoke shop. Paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene. The shooter or shooters vanished before anyone could react. But the location raised eyebrows. 69th and Fig isn't just any intersection, it's Menlo Crip territory. And while some assumed it was Hoover turf because of the stretch of Figueroa, it's not. Still, that didn't stop the rumors. Social media lit up. People said the Hoovers were behind it. Others claimed it was something deeper, something tied to Big U's federal case. But the truth, no one knows, at least not yet. Days later, as night fell again on that same block, Candles flickered on the sidewalk, a candlelight vigil for baby Uiie. Dozens, maybe over 30 rolling 60s Crips showed up.
Homies over here. Take over the blocks.
Say it again.
Let me taking over the blocks. Let me taking the blocks over around here, nigga. This our hood when we here, nigga. What you talking about? Nobody? Yeah, no, hell no. I'm just making a video. I'm going live. That's the homegirl. Rolling.
Score game.
What you smoking?
They came with respect and protection, because holding a visual in another gang's territory isn't just dangerous, it's a statement. Phones recorded the crowd, blue hoodies and tears glowing under streetlights. One man's voice stood out. We taking over the blocks. For a moment, the streets felt united in mourning, but beneath the grief, everyone could feel it. Tension, fear, the question that no one dared say out loud. Was this the beginning of something bigger? The whispers haven't stopped. Some say it was retaliation. Others think it was mistaken identity. There's talk that Uie's death might be tied to his father's federal problems, that someone wanted to make a point while Big U sat behind bars, powerless to protect his family. Meanwhile, the Hoovers publicly denied any involvement, claiming they had nothing to do with it. But denial doesn't quiet the streets, and every night since Halloween, 69th and Fig feels colder, empty, like something unfinished still lingers there, waiting to unfold.
New details this afternoon about the man accused of being a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips gang. Eugene Henley Jr. has become known in recent years for his charity work to reduce gang violence. Now the FBI is accusing him of running a criminal enterprise that committed a series of crimes, including a murder back in 2021. NBC4's Alex Rozier live with details you see for the first time and only on 4. Alex.
Michael, Big U is in federal custody right now. Prosecutors say they have probable cause to believe that he killed a man in Las Vegas in 2021, then dragged his body into the desert. Today, I learned the man killed is closely connected to Big U's family.
When did you ever really learn how to play the drum?
Eugene Henley Jr.'s podcast, seen here on YouTube, is one of many ways he made his name.
It's season 2 of Checking In.
Henley Jr., known as Big U, interviewed celebrities.
The big homie.
Yes, sir.
And he's run a charity and music label. But the feds say he's also a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips street gang. And now he's in custody for racketeering crimes that include the murder of rapper Rayshawn Williams. Court papers say Williams, seen here on Instagram, was an artist for Big U's label Unique Music. And in 2021, prosecutors say Williams wrote a song, quote, dissing Big U. Documents say Big U then kidnapped and murdered Williams in Las Vegas in retaliation for perceived disrespect. But before Williams was a rapper, he was a wide receiver for Crenshaw High School. The day after he was killed, the football program announced his death in this post on Instagram, saying in part, quote, he was a special guy to all of us. And not only did he play for Crenshaw, the wide receiver was teammates with Big U's son, Deion Henley. This LA Times video shows Henley throwing a pass to Williams. Deion Henley is now a linebacker for the LA Chargers. In 2023, the Times wrote a story about him with the headline, Conceived in prison, Dayon Henley was born into the dangerous world of his dad, who put him on a path to the NFL. Dayon's quoted in the article saying, "It's one heck of an origin story," adding, "You know how they talk about anti-heroes, the people who are the bad guys but they really aren't? That's my dad." But now his dad, Big U, is back in custody, and the feds say he's connected to a number of crimes, including the murder of his son's high school teammate, Rayshawn Williams.
Jabari Baby Uiie Henley was more than just a name. He was a brother, a son, and to many, a reflection of what it means to grow up in a city where legacy can be both blessing and curse. No one has been arrested, no suspects identified, only speculation, silence, and fear. As for Big U, he remains behind bars, hearing the news of his son's death from a concrete cell, while the world outside debates whether this was personal or political. And as the candles from the Vigil burn out, one truth remains. Los Angeles has seen this story before, but never with stakes this high. Because when a man with power loses his son on the very streets that made his name, something dark always follows.
Always gonna love somebody that's fluffing donuts. Alright, picking my big bro Keith Rat. This video, right?
Yup.
Alright, picking my big bro Keith Rat, man. Couldn't know I used to hold him down when he was in the Pinta. On her. Alright, big brother, you already know what it is, nigga. Mud money. Could always support everything I had going on. I used to always keep updated on everything that's going on in the hood and shit. On her. Keep my brother in tune with the snakes on her. I'm still out here with Go Neck Bud. On her, happy C-Days, all the C-Days on her, I know.
Alright, y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's a crazy story of Baby Uie's candlelight Vigil in the area where he got killed, man. 69th and Fig. Hey, get in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Drillers and trappers, we outside trapping and drilling 247. Don't go nowhere. Watch that next video.